tell us about Fighting With My Family. For people who don't know anything about the film, what's this all about?
What do you want to know?
If people don't know, like, what this is going to entail, what they're going to see, what role they're going to see you in?
Lots of people wrestling, sweating in lycra, a beautiful family, a mad family, and about an underdog achieving her dreams. If you like any of those, watch it. If you don't, then stay well away.
And what was it like preparing to play Paige? She's someone who's still living, so you're going to obviously have the pressure of her seeing it back, but then also you're playing a wrestler. So what was the prep like, and what was it like playing the character?
It's obviously, well, I don't know, I've never played someone real before. It's obviously always terrifying, especially when someone's only a couple of years older than you, and they're also here and have done all of this only a couple of years ago. So you hope that you're not going to offend them. But yeah, I think that's part of the challenge, and that's what makes it exciting. And obviously playing a wrestler is like a whole new... I mean, I never thought I'd ever be playing a wrestler, or not even that. I didn't think I'd ever be wrestling in the Staples Center, age 21. So, like, so many things on my bucket list have been ticked off right now. But yeah, it was exhilarating, and I had such a fun job doing it. And it was 2 years ago, so it's great to finally come out.
What was the training process like, and how much did you try and do yourself? Any injuries?
I mean, straight away, Stephen asked for us to prepare as much as we could in the hope that he could capture as much as us wrestling. And obviously we had stunt doubles in case, like, we couldn't do some deathly moves, which I'm hugely appreciative for. But yeah, it was grueling, and we pretty much worked out straight away on CrossFit, and then and learned as much about wrestling in the space of a month. So a big task, but I think Jack and I had a lot of fun.
And funniest moment or most challenging moment on set?
Oh, I don't know. There were so many. I think stepping on set with either Nick, Stephen, or Vince alone would have killed you. But all of them together at the same point was just unbearable. So I think that pretty much did my core its own work. I didn't really need to do any setups. Too many, can't say.
And there's a lot of themes in there. There's like the family drama aspect of it, but also a woman, kind of underdog character going out there and achieving her dreams. So what do you think people are going to take away?
I mean, I hope that people will take away... I mean, you don't have to be a wrestling fan, as everybody keeps on saying over and over again. And I think whether you're a girl, boy, bit weird, bit odd-looking, and you have a dream and everybody tells you not to, I hope that this will scream at you and say, don't you dare not, and definitely be comfortable in your differences. I think that's what everybody's so attracted to Paige about, is the fact that she is a bit quirky, and she is totally okay with that. And that's such a good message to preach.
And you've had so many incredible roles so far, really fascinating, diverse female characters. What's been that moment like for you, and what have you got next?
I don't know what I've got next. I haven't got anything next. I'm always trying to play something a little bit odd and a little bit different, as you're well aware. But I'm having some time to read, maybe to eat, and to figure out which one comes screaming at me. But I don't know. It's going to be a challenge to try and top that one, because she's such a hell of a character, and I don't know how I'm going to do that. It was, yeah. And I think the funniest thing about it is that obviously everybody is very aware that you can't mention that it's fake, or that it's not real, or that you don't do the fighting like, for example, a boxing match would take place. But I think part of the whole stigma to that is the fact that it's still you going down, and even though it's choreographed, it's still you overcompensating for the stuff that you can't do. So you are landing on your back, and you are taking the bumps, and you are, doing all of the gymnastics of what wrestling is. So yeah, it hurts, and you go home with so many bruises. I remember in the first week of shooting, me and Jack would just be taking pictures of all the bruises that were all over our legs. It's unbelievable. You go home like a Dalmatian. It's great. That's what nightmares are made of, right? You suddenly waking up and realizing that you have to wrestle, and you don't know how to wrestle, and you have to go out there in front of 20,000 people. Yeah, no, it was totally mental. And I understood completely why that world was so addictive after doing that match, which I don't think I did understand beforehand. It's totally exhilarating, and I thoroughly take my hat off to everyone that steps in that ring, because it's tough. It depends on what I decide to do next. If I have a bit of a break, I'll have to see what character I can come up with. Dude, I have been putting it out into the ether. I've been saying, come on, how fun would it be if we did a rematch? Except I came out as pretend Paige, and then Paige came out. It'd be pretty amazing. We'd do like some sort of like phantom ghost fight where she'd just blow on me and I'd like throw myself across the ring because she's that powerful. Definitely, I didn't grow up on wrestling, and so it wasn't part of my world. And then obviously when I did this film, I had like wrestling 101 within the space of 4 weeks, so it was mental. And now my Twitter feed is just full on like WWE keep up facts, or like, you know, what I missed last night at 2 a.m. So I'm definitely still a fan. What did Nia Jax do now? I'm like, oh my god, no! I mean, I've got some stuff coming out, but I'm not bouncing onto anything just yet. I'm having a little break to do some reading, I think, and also be available to release my films, which is something I really love doing. So I'm having a little second to watch the stuff that I've worked on, which I think is important. I don't actually watch myself that much. I just mean as in, like, you know, do the interviews and, you know, like, do the parties and, like, have a drink, all that stuff.